done. But we can get into all the juicy talking points this week. Piers Morgan, Harry, Meghan, Oprah interview. There's so many twists and turns and places we can take it to. Everyone's up to date in terms of what's going on. Cool. I don't know, where should we start? So Harry and Meghan had the interview with Oprah. Yeah. Which is on ITV, and they made sure they had 1,001 adverts. Playing no games, boy.
No games. Well, it first aired in the States, obviously.
Yeah.
I think it was like one of the highest viewed shows that night. Yeah. Outside of a sporting event, it did mad numbers anyway. Yeah. Oprah, innit, she's gonna, do the numbers, and obviously it's a big topic. Yeah. So I don't know.
Silent or were you silent?
Hey, she couldn't wait to get them bars off.
Hey, bro, the enunciation was killing me. Do you know what it is? I can't take any of this seriously, bro.
I thought you silent.
I was looking like, go on.
I was like, bars, nigga. Yeah, do you know what? Watching that interview, I wasn't shocked, really. No. Yeah. At what I heard. It was more so of a disappointment that Harry had for his dad and his brother. Yeah. I'm like, how you gonna let the youngest go through this? Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, how you not gonna back your little bro?
But they say that Harry's a jacket, innit? So yeah.
Big Montclair. Him and William, like, I would have thought that, at least back your little bro.
Yeah.
But I reckon
if you're gonna back anyone, it's him.
I reckon it was William that said the mad thing about
how dark the baby's gonna be.
Yeah, I reckon it was him.
Yeah, so it was all mad, man. Like,
I find it quite interesting that it started off with just Meghan, so she got her moment to sit down with Oprah.
Yeah, she needs to get her bars off.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
it's about her.
Yeah.
I think she's capping though with the whole I didn't research him. Please, bro. There's babes in London, if you have a semi-decent job, they're searching your name on LinkedIn.
I swear down. Yeah,
and you're telling me you're getting together a whole prince and you didn't do your Googles. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, obviously, like, I think in that aspect, she knew a lot more than she let on in regards to
she's got to play
who the royal family are and blah blah blah. Like, so, but I get the fact that you may know who they are, but you don't know the extent of
that's what I think.
How it is once you're behind those doors, isn't it?
But my thing is naive at best, at very, very worst. I don't want to flog because she's pregnant. I want to put bad energy out there. Like you're a little bit nuts to walk into that kind of thing blind.
Yeah, but she's in love.
What's love?
love will blind you. You'll do a mad thing.
I said, what's love?
Like, it really makes you blind. Yeah. So I can see her going in there just to please him. Yeah.
The thing, and I guess, like, everyone can do their hypotheticals. I'll never.
But that's what we're here for. Yeah.
I won't allow myself to, people have done worse, innit? They've walked into worse situations. So I don't like. She sees Harry now for who he is. Yeah. But when they were first bucking each other, she still saw the prestige surrounding Donny, innit?
Of course, Donny probably had security and stuff.
Him trying to be the rogue Don that is not really like,
I'm not falling in line, I'm doing me.
Yeah, he's not falling in line, he's doing him. He's very much always kind of been that person, or at least what he's portrayed in the media. So there's I guess for Meghan there was glamour in that. There was attraction in that.
It's exciting. It sounds exciting, isn't it?
So
what have the ladies been sold from young with, like the whole fairy tale princess story, innit? So
there you go, innit? So I guess, like you said, like there was a sense of naivety, like, going into it. Yeah. But at the same time, there's a lot of flags that you overlook. People do that in day to day.
Flag? Nigga, I'm colorblind.
Red flags, like, So I guess they didn't expect this, but at the same time, you can't be surprised.
Maybe she didn't, but him. And I think that's where maybe the privilege, you can add gender, race, money. Because even the thing of, like, so as much as I'm saying I'm onto her a little bit, he's bad, man. So they were at the house and she said that they weren't planning to meet the Queen, innit? Yeah. She just happened to be around. And then he goes to her, can you curtsy? No, you need to prep her, bro. Prep her from before. Do you think I'm taking babes? Like, my mum's not really that person that's really on it. Nigerian background in it, so like Dobale, like, you've got to, like, that's not her. But if that was the case, I can't bring my babes around. She's not from like my background.
Yeah.
And then just tell her, by the way, when you get in, and
off the rip,
I'm gonna need you to prostrate.
Yeah, off
face
rip.
First. Like,
that's
you gotta
mad.
prepare the person, innit? Yeah. And I think maybe that's in his bubble. That's like everybody should know that.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. That's where there's so. I'm looking at little bits and pieces. I'm like, yeah, there's bare places this thing's possibly gone wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's added to it, innit?
You know, like she's an innocent one in this. It's not where she's from, so he's bringing her into his space, his environment. So before you even set foot in a property, these things should have been discussed. It's 100%. Not a regular thing. It's like I'm a royal.
Yeah.
You're like about to meet someone that sat on a throne for more than 60 years. Yeah. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Like, obviously there's rules in place, isn't it?
No, it's true.
So I mean, but all those things, like, you know, she doesn't deserve like a lot of like every single thing that she's been, you know, bullied for.
Yeah.
She don't deserve it at all, man.
You know, that comment about the child is mad, but doesn't surprise me.
And it's clear that Harry, and it's clear that Harry, he still very much loves his family, but he hates the UK press.
You see the thing with the whole him hating the UK press, what's the thing we jumped to because of how they treated his mum? That's what we jumped to. But I feel like it's not just that. There's how he was dealt with as well, because like we're doing our Harry. Nigga dressed up as a Nazi.
Yeah, but
and he cheated on his exam.
But
the lecturer got paid
the
45 bags.
Of his hate is from something deep.
Yeah.
So despite all of that, it's still heavily rooted.
It is, but I feel like that's also plays a part in it, because they haven't overly been positive with him, because it was even the talks on he's in the army, he's really fine. There's always been that so it does show that it is like his hatred predates Meghan. So it's not, Meghan's, because you know that's the talk like, Meghan's taken him away and she's done this. No, he's not like the press for long. So I'm with you on that, but I feel like it's not just the Diana thing. There's more to it as well, because he hasn't always had the most positive press. But I do find it interesting. Some of the stuff he got in trouble for, we kind of sweep it on the rug. Like, I don't forget that photo of him dressed up as a Nazi.
At the Halloween party.
Yeah, allow me, bro. Please.
Yeah. It was just interesting, like, the whole Tyler Perry thing, I had no clue about.
Yeah, I was like, raw.
I was like, how did Tyler Perry manage
how did he get in? Yeah.
If there's a black woman in distress, Tyler Perry's going to be there. You know that, bro.
I was like, Tyler Perry couldn't stay away from Harpo Productions, bro.
Nah. Some tweet. Someone said something about Stephen on Medea's couch.
Now, how's Medea doing security for you?
Hey.
Medea doing security is crazy.
Yeah, but it's a noble thing of him to do.
No. I love that. Like, you've got people like Serena Williams coming out and speaking out for her. Even her co-staff from Suits.
Yeah.
He's like a long thread.
Yeah, I read that.
Yeah, he went playing games.
Yeah, I like that. I said that's how you back your friend.
He even went back and forth with Piers Morgan.
Yeah.
So it got to the attention of Piers Morgan, and then he tried to do the whole back and forth thing. My man weren't having it.
Good.
Yeah.
You know, like, this is someone that he's worked alongside. So, you know, like, when you work closely with someone for so long, you can vouch for them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you get to know their character. You know, so it's unfair treatment, man. Like, there's always been that talk of, you know, how the other one, how the other sister-in-law has been treated, Kate Middleton, to, you know, in comparison to how
other
Meghan,
one, that was rude.
Yeah, we're Meghan mania now, isn't it?
I'll be honest, Kate ain't popping still, man.
No, she ain't popping.
Yeah, Kate, Pippa, and all
she ain't been. She's not popping.
Yeah,
you know. So yeah, it was gonna do what it was gonna do. I can just see, like, the English Twitter was shaking when the trailers came out.
That's why this film,
you know, Americans, like, they overproduce their things. So when they do the trailers, like, with the music in the background, it just look nuts.
Oprah walks out like this. They obviously so sisters you can't hug because you're like,
silence. Like that bar was like, they
and I like her. She said it and she just leave it. She leave a pause and you got to answer it.
What?
Yeah. Oprah's on fire still. I thought when I tried to, like, have good open questions, like, I was looking at Oprah like, yeah, you're killing this still. She made sure she got her questions off, man. I don't know, man. It's the circus around. It's like you're saying, like, English Twitter. So watching them, like, we're all here, like, having the great race debate, innit? And it's just, for me, I feel like it's kind of not, I won't say it's futile, but it's like, we know how they feel. So I'm on one hand super harsh. I'm like, how do you even marry into that institution? Because you strike me like, if it was you, she's in there stealing the crown jewels. Like, we might catch another case. And it'll be a just cause. We got to take these jewels
reparations, back. Nigga.
We got to take these jewels back home, bro.
This England.
Fam, we take these jewels back to Ethiopia. What are you talking about? Fuck you, me. Land. Yeah. When I had doing Wakanda, no, we're getting home for real. Yeah. I need this ruby sapphire and all them things there. So
I hear that.
Yeah. That's why I'm looking like, how? Like, because I feel like, it's going to sound mad, yeah. On one hand, yeah, I almost rate them because this actually was meant to be an easy win. So you get the mixed race going and it's the dawn of a new day. So we can maybe extend the monarchy for maybe another 150 years, 200, because like, you know, we're a climate, like we're going with the times, innit? We're evolving, we're changing, you know, the old colonial history. Look at us, like we have a black, we've got one black in the corner, like we've got one, we've got Meghan in it, so... But the racism in them was so deep that it's like you know, fuck that, fuck the ease, fuck the tapping. Yeah, I'm gonna try and score the screamer instead. Yeah. Like they're like, nah,
absolutely. Like you see that meme of Prince Philip at the wedding. Yeah, like seeing all these black people there. Like, what the fuck?
Are you lot here to serve the food? What's going on?
And who was the when the Archbishop black?
Yeah,
he was going on for time as well.
What was the episode we spoke about? Maybe like, was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
Yeah, it was about that 2018. 3 years ago.
When the royal wedding's hilarious, bro. If I remember, yeah. She walked in there. I just feel like I think that set things off. The mum's got locks that don't help.
Yeah,
there's bare things that go wrong with this thing, innit? So
yeah, it's mad, and yeah, like there's a lot of racial undertones, which obviously. It's crazy because it seems like we're the only ones that can see it. It's like when they're accused of anything racial, that's what triggers them the most.
Yeah, racists don't want to be called racist.
No, of course not.
You know, like, they're not even trying to understand like where the term is coming from. Which I think they do, but they just want
care.
To be blind.
They just don't care. They don't care.
You know, they want to be like,
it don't affect them.
It's not me. My mate's brother's black.
How do you not feel about all these? Suddenly they are able to find all these black women to come on all these platforms to speak about Meghan.
What, in defense of Meghan or not?
What, on ITV and
just
stuff?
in general, like I'm sure there's not every black woman that's gone on platforms that has been there to defend Meghan. But
I saw the one today that was just talking shit.
What was the Nana lady that said her son's name?
The one with the wig with no part in.
You said it. That's dangerous territory for me as a black man.
Yeah. I see
black
that one.
man, wig,
one.
what?
And she was like, oh yeah, she's got a
my son's called Ivory.
Nah, piss off.
Nigga sound like a slave owner and that.
Bro, I was like, Jesus Christ, like, what?
Yeah, that's what I mean about the circus. I'm like, so you found all these black women suddenly for times like this. You're not going to listen to them anyway. It's just for the circus of like, this is a hot topic, get them on. Where are they when there's loads of topical things which are a lot more fun, lighthearted? You can use their expertise. And then I look and I go, Meghan's mixed race, and she falls under that space of where, like, if she said she was like Mediterranean, she's like spicy white, like you know, like she could pass, innit? You know, and she's someone that within that there's a certain privilege. You're like the palatable black with obviously the higher ups, they ain't fucking with me, but like generally, like when it comes to the office, when it comes to the adverts, like you're the one that's probably gonna get whatever role that it is, innit? And it's just interesting seeing a lot of black women jump in to your defense. And I know, yes, two things can be true. We can walk and chew gum at the same time. I just find it quite funny to watch, innit? Because everyone was saying online like, oh, so where is like Leanne Pinnock or Rochelle Hughes to talk about like to come to defense of this black, this mixed race?
Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? That's all I can see.
Wake up, nigga, you get cooked.
There was something in that spirit in that, you know. So there's people that can, I think they might understand what I'm leaning towards, but just that I find it very interesting.
But I'm going to spin the block on Charles real quick,
Spin it.
How are you not going to answer your son's calls, fam?
Because he's been moving mad.
How are you going to allow them to
Because it's not his youth, bruv.
How are you going to allow them to strip security off Donny?
But it makes you feel like that these things are actually above them. Because there are people in the world who look at things like...
he did say that, like...
The firm.
Yeah, the firm. You know, it's bigger than what you guys think it is. Yeah. Even like my dad and my brother are trapped.
Yeah.
I think that was quite telling. Yeah. Like, those are little sound bites. I'm like, so what's he speaking to? Do they want out? Do they want a bit more freedom? Are there things they can't do because these people are telling them like, you have to fall in love? Because this is an institution that's been around for 500 plus years, if not more. Like, it's not somewhere they're just given up, innit? Like
1500.
There we go. Like, it's, I understand how long it's been going. So there are people that look, or groups of people that look at being a prince, a prime minister, whatever, as beneath them. They have say over those people. Because even like in the Crown, there's people that advise the Queen and that and can kind of say X, Y, Z, no, do this, do that. Even though she's still the Queen, there's still people that can pull her coattail a little bit. So those people scare me. They exist in like those, in the, like, you know, the dark corridors of power. And that might be the people that he's referring to when he says the firm, about like his brother being trapped, his dad being trapped. But I'm with you. His dad not answering his calls mad, and to say, put it in writing is brazy.
Yeah, that's mad.
Brazy.
We live at the same address.
Yeah, it's mad.
Can you imagine? Bruv, like, I saw that and I was like, I'm never criticising my dad again.
So, you know what? He's actually a decent man.
Bruv. Because I know that Pops will ride, like, for me to the end.
Yeah, big fan.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you see that, it's like, that, like, not one person in his corner from his family. That's crazy.
It's mad.
But, you know, like, they shunned his mum, they shunned Prince Andrew's ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson. Like, they ripped into her back in the day.
Yeah, she was out there thotting still. She's living her life and that.
He was doing a madness. Forget her. Yeah. What Andrew was doing was a mad thing. That's what needs to be investigated.
That's what I find so funny.
But it never will.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
It never will.
It's it's a madness. I don't know what's. Do you think like the Queen's phased by all of this?
No.
Bro, Prince Philip is back home. He's conveniently got his 6th heart from a young African child.
258th heart transplant.
Bro, how old is Donny?
About 98.
Like, man's bare heart procedures, bro. Heart procedure ain't
bro,
something light,
Donny's
bro.
just been there like a figurine like this whole time.
Fam, he's gonna outlive us all, bro. I'm so upset. Fam.
Donny just crashed his range the other day at 98. Man's pushing a range. Nah, fam.
You know, he should drop a freestyle because there's things he can talk about.
Yeah, he's seen live.
Bro, there's things, you know what? And you know what's the drill? Peter and Baz. Yeah. Hey. They should rap him. Whoever raps Peter and Baz should rap for Philip.
They're cold.
Yeah, they are.
Them man are cold.
But I don't want to shout too much because obviously they're in our space, innit? I give you the nod, but relax. Yeah, drink your Fosters and relax. Because bruv, you lot want everything, bruv. So you want to own the label, you want to be our lawyer, you want to do everything, and now you want to be artists. Allow it, man. Can we have anything, bruv? And the worst thing about it is, I'm talking from a place of like through gritted teeth. They're actually sick, but I just can't get into them because I'm like, no, bruv, this is for the Achilles. Them. What are you doing here, bruv? With your suspenders and your bowler hats and that.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, they're doing their thing. But now Prince Philip, that's
Prince Philip is. That it's a travesty.
You know what it is? They've also showed their hand with like the tactics they tried to use. So the interview hadn't even come out, and they were trying to lead towards it's horrible timing with my man in hospital.
I'm begging you with my man in hospital. Like,
you're gonna be fine, bruv.
Look at all the stress that you're causing your grandma, and I'm like, she's not stressed.
Yeah,
it's true.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Did you see the prank thing?
Oh, you can talk about that. Go on.
They done these two guys. They done I think it's the same guy that pranked Katie Hopkins.
Okay.
They done something where they got in contact with 4 royal commentators and said to them that they want to get their opinion on the interview, knowing that the interview hasn't even been out yet.
And they're explicitly clear that the interview's not been out.
And then they proper questioning them about an interview they've never even seen, not even seen. They're just bashing Meghan, getting at them, and you ain't even seen it.
Wow.
Like, you haven't even seen it. So it just goes to show, innit?
Yeah. It's horrible, man. Like,
how do you marry into that, bro? I don't understand.
Love, I told you.
What's love?
Love make you do stupid things.
Yeah, tell us more.
No,
maybe. She fell in love with Donny before the whole family thing became a thing.
That's fair. No, I do get that. I get that. Yeah.
You know, now you're in too deep.
Yeah. Especially like a lot of people, you're marrying a family, but in that situation, you are marrying a family. Because my thing is, this is the little intricacies I'm looking at. Like, as much as they talk about the race and stuff, I feel like if they had warmed to her a bit more, even a little, like, you know, the microaggression, she probably would have firmed them. She was happy to be in that space. So that's why a little bit I'm like,
Didn't they say in the beginning that they liked her and blah blah blah, and then it was that one moment?
Yeah, but they're chatting shit. The minute they saw her mum had locks, it's like,
It was like, what? She's black. Oh, like
Yeah.
there's
Black,
really
oh,
black there.
Oh, she's black. Like,
And her dad's an op as well, so that doesn't help.
Clout chaser.
So I'm just like, you would have been cool to kind of fall in line, like bend the knee, kiss the ring, and being all right. And that if there was more welcoming towards you, and like, I'm not mad at, because like even on our level, you want to get along with your partner's family.
Yeah.
Like if you don't, you're lying, bro. I don't know what type of Donny you are trying to beef the pot with her dad and that. Yeah, they'll be both there sat at Christmas, and then I'm cutting the turkey. It's not gonna work, bro.
I'm doing the barbecue.
Yeah. So like I understand that, innit? Like I get it. I'm not gonna act like I don't understand that, but I'm just like, every time I have a little bit of empathy and sympathy, I'm just like, bro, maybe this, you know what you're saying, like in love, yeah? Is love airy fairy? Can love be a choice?
Is love enough?
Is love enough? And can one argue, I know I'm asking loads of questions, that maybe if Harry truly, truly loved her and he was in and know what's going on, we don't get with her. Because she's not like some girl just off the street. I'm not saying she was a superstar actress, but she was, in terms of the average person,
TV money.
Like she was in TV, she's getting TV money.
Successful
she's
star.
accomplished. She could have got herself a young little like surfer dude, a little Calvin Klein model, you know, maybe a football NFL player, someone.
Or a prince.
But hey, look, is it worth it? This life?
Not.
Come on, man.
Well, I don't know. They're all right now.
Yeah. Because he's very wary and worried about like history repeating itself, innit?
Yeah.
So I'll get back to love question second. And like, what do we think he means when it's history repeating itself?
It's the whole thing with his mum.
Because he could have been with a white woman who had his mum's energy.
Fair. Out here doing too much stuff in charity and that, and outshining
Them dons have to find love in it. So I guess that's where he found it. And you know, they got together and they decided that this is what they wanted to do.
Yeah. So, do you think it wasn't an accident and they got rid of his mum? That's always been the conspiracy theory. Like whoever they is, killed his mum.
Bro, like every year as I get older, I'm just more and more convinced that that's what it was. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, and yeah, like there's even just the past week, there's been, you know, drips and drabs of people insinuating that that's what it was.
Yeah.
So he's always gonna acknowledge that. And I rate him that he's standing by his woman, innit?
Yeah.
Like royal or not, going against the family, that's his own family now, innit? Of course. Yeah. So you have to do everything you can to protect your family. You got you married this woman, you got a child with her. Yeah. One on the way. You got to protect her at all costs, bruv. All the stress that she's getting, and she's just miscarried.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah. Crazy, bro.
Yeah. When you saying that, you put it, that puts me in perspective, innit? So
yeah, it's yeah, I rate him for that still. Yeah. So
he's doing what should be done, man. You know. So, but yeah, back to what I was saying. So love, can it just be enough?
That was never just enough. There's so many other factors, but it is one of the main ones. You let a lot of shit slide just because you're in love.
Yeah.
Do you think like men have the same attitude as women in that regard?
No, men are very selfish.
I'm doing it for love.
Men are very selfish. They think of themselves first. I
mean, survival tactics, isn't it?
That's some shit.
Niggas show up in love when they're just about to lose the babes.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's when they're at their most romantic.
Hail Mary, bro. Proposal, we're flying to Dubai.
That is a tactic.
Yeah.
You're about to lose, I propose.
Yeah. The worst thing about I see it be working. Do I laughing at that because we got someone in mind? It be working still. So.
It works.
Yeah.
It works, you know.
That's
it just shows, you know, like love sometimes can be a choice. It's not something that's just like airy fairy can be done. So I feel like.
But what do you mean when you say like being a choice?
Like you can actively be like, no, I'm doing this or not doing this. It's not just like I'm swept off my feet.
When it catches you.
Nah, if it's real, there's no choice. There's no choice.
When you met your missus, was you like,
I knew he was going
there. Let me choose to like her or not. Or did like
hey, whose man's is this? Like, whose man's?
You said it about 8 times. Love is a choice.
Yeah, for you niggas.
Hey, you're gonna get in trouble, you know.
She's never gonna hear this.
Obviously, I want to know what it's really like for you, innit? Because for me, whenever I've been in,
can you see the poise I'm sitting with?
it's been unexpected.
Yeah.
You know, like,
are you
like,
saying like, did love hit me like a thief in the night? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, because when you realize you like the girl, you're like, rah, yeah, I like this girl.
Yeah, I want this regular. I want this when you're around.
And then it eventually blossoms into love, innit? So,
no, I've just been, for me, to answer the question, like, yeah, man's, it wasn't just like, I was definitely like, rah, it wasn't something I was looking for. So it definitely hit man like that, but I was actively involved and still had like my wits about me.
Niggas are never looking, innit?
No, sometimes you're looking. I remember when I was looking at shit. I was finding that. I was looking for love in all the wrong places.
All the man them are like, yeah, I wasn't looking for it. Like, it just came.
But it's vice. We have to the story. It was vice versa. You weren't looking, bruv. She was trying to wife me.
Yeah, but it happens when you're not looking. Yeah. When you're looking, it don't happen. It happens when you're not looking. When you're looking, it happens, but it's not real.
Okay.
It's not real. It's not real. You're settling.
Right.
Because you just want it. So anything that comes,
anything.
Take it.
Now I was one of them niggas. So you couldn't just come let anything go. Yeah, and they love us. No. It wasn't that.
You know, a nigga likes you when he's like, "You're right, innit?" That's the gateway, cuz. That is the gateway.
You just be at house just doing unnecessary stuff and that. Well, you want to go shopping that? The fridge is full, Lecky's on, everything's missing. Do you need anything?
Mate, it's beautiful.
Yeah, man. Beautiful. When you guys gonna fall in love, man? I'm waiting for you. Like, I need more lovers around me in that, man.
No,
what you're doing, yeah.
It's fucking quiet, innit? Yeah. Fucking quiet, innit? Yeah. Fight back.
Soon, innit? Soon come.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Keep drinking that, man. Give me. It's gonna happen. It's covered, man.
One day.
One day, man.
One day, so I can write some love songs. Right now, you're not getting no love.
Want to sing your own hooks in that?
Nah. They're really trying. They're pushing this agenda, innit?
I want you to sing, bro. You got it, man. Sing as well, man.
You're gonna have to sing in it. You've revealed that you can sing in it,
bro. Listen, duality, pretty and gritty. We need to do both, man. I just don't want to hear cunch talk all the fucking time, bro. Give me some ballads.
But then, it doesn't necessarily have to be a love song. Yeah, you could be out here. Do you know what I'm saying? Not loving these dons, but you know, dipping in and out. Like Remy Ma,
I send him right back, and then like
Remy Ma in the lean back video at the end.
Remy Ma was
the 740 fizz eye. What?
Remy Ma was getting neck by a Puerto Rican don.
Whoever's dad that is,
Aye, her and Joe Budden like this with the Dominicans and the Puerto Ricans
at the bodega.
Yeah. I was like, hey, is that? Is that Jesus? Bro, how do you know it is? I want to know, was Donnie, you know, like prepared for the day video shoot? I'm going to be in a video. Wasn't. And he got there, he's like, you know what, I'll be honest with you, you're going to give neck today.
All you have to do is come up with the dash.
Yeah.
You know, wipe your...
And Remy was so smooth with it, she's like, yeah.
740. But I'm looking at the practicality of it.
It don't make sense. How it doesn't make sense. It don't make sense.
What kind of lizard tongue does Donnie have?
He might be super talented at that, so shouts out to him. And after that, bare requesting that. Kim's like, I need you as well. But this one, I need you in the back of the whip. We do this properly. So that can only be my come up in that. Just like Homegirl, I was in the Digga D video and that. He had Homegirl bobbing for apples and that. Yeah. Shouts out to her, man. Get it how you live, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Mate.
I mean, we're not shaming it, but still we shame. Yeah. Here's what it is. But we done with Harry and Meghan talk. Piers Morgan, though, he's today whilst we're recording, he's actually left. They say in inverted commas. I don't know if he's been sacked or he jumped before they could sack him. He's left his role on Good Morning Britain.
That was quick.
He'll be in another role.
Yeah.
It's like quick by the end of the week.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I want that bounce back ability in my life, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta be a troll though.
I don't think I ain't gonna do that. But like, leave a job on Tuesday, have a new job by Friday.
Do you know how exhausting it must be to be like a high level troll?
I don't even think it's exhausting. Because you know anything you say is gonna get a reaction. So you don't even have to think about what it is you're saying.
But I think he does, because what's the guy? Is it the weatherman, Alex Beresford?
Yeah.
That he walked off in it. Now I don't know if he was just throwing a hissy fit for the cameras or he genuinely was rattled, but I feel like he's playing a role.
Oh,
so even in playing a role, you've got to be on the money all the time.
Yeah.
And when you then start playing that role, you start becoming a caricature of yourself. And I think where he fucked up was like, he said bare mad things for years, but he just went a little too far with Meghan because he's been getting away with stuff for ages. He will fly close to the sun and then get back a little bit and start tweeting about BLM or give credit to like Marcus Rashford. Or when we're on Matt Hancock, he'll get onto Matt Hancock. Yeah. So it looks like, Piers ain't all that bad. But he's done 9 things bad. And he was right that one time. It's easy to be right because you've seen the mood of the people. Like if you go against that one thing, it's too ridiculous. You couldn't go against Marcus Rashford.
Yeah.
Like you have to flog Matt Hancock because he's made a catalogue of errors.
Yeah.
If you don't, it's just too obvious, isn't it? So I look and I'm like, bruv, Donny's playing a role, and now you fucked up because we were speaking before about the reason why he's on Meghan so much is because she ghosted him.
Yeah, just bitter bitch.
Bruv, like you gotta know like who's gonna have it and who's not.
Yeah.
Meghan won't go in there.
Yeah, like look at you, bro.
He was married as well at the time, bro.
Yeah, he's brazy.
Yeah, his wife must be mad.
But you know, having paper and power holds weight.
Yeah, I'm just telling him relax, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely telling the missus to sit down, park up.
Yeah.
You know, whilst he's out here.
What should I do next? What should we do on Friday?
Yeah. Because he's like, this ain't the first time he's lost his job.
No.
You know, News of the World when he was editor over there.
Oh, yeah.
Did a
Madness,
mad thing. You know.
They phone tapping at the time as well, isn't it?
CNN when he took over from Larry King, it didn't pop.
Yeah, they ran him out of America, boy.
Run him out of America. You know, so he's no stranger to it. He just keeps getting jobs. Like you said, the bounce back is brazy.
It's mad.
Yeah. Have you guys ever been there when like you know you're about to get sacked but you quit anyway?
Nah. That's never happened, you know.
No? No one else in the room?
The one time I got sacked, I was like, thank God.
Wait, so you didn't see it coming?
I saw it.
I'm talking about the ones you see coming where it's like, you know it's coming. I was saying HR's onto you, like, you know what? I'm going to just leave.
Actually, no, yeah.
Yeah,
that's happened to me before.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it is what
you got to beat them to the punch, bro. You don't want that, because there's certain jobs that are like, you lot ain't sacking me.
Yeah.
Like, you lot don't deserve to be sacking me, bro. Certain places.
And Good Morning Britain wasn't Piers' only job. He's probably a columnist somewhere. Probably writes columns.
Yeah, for Daily Mail, am I right?
Okay, yeah.
Daily Mail, yeah.
And them man like that, what they get per article or per column is a madness.
Yeah. I'm sure there's like far right news organisation that's probably lining up because that's the easiest one to do now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you've galvanized a certain following online, and where I think we go wrong, even in this conversation at times as well, is that like he's the heel, the villain. So whether they love you or hate, they're tuning in anyway. Because like he will tweet, and I know it's like because he's chat shit, you want to go at him, but like that's what's keeping him in that position.
Yeah.
By us engaging him with him in it.
The most in regards to this topic. I don't know if he thought that he will come out of this victorious,
but
he did.
Honestly, yeah, I think he did.
Probably. Well, you know,
which is where he fucked up because he went too far because he's been getting away with stuff.
Yeah,
you know.
And when you've got people like Kalechi and Dr. Scholler and stuff like really putting you on blast on television.
Don't forget Jeannie Asheray. You like put some respect on Jeannie Asheray. She was there as well.
Sorry,
she was there as well.
But yeah, when you've got those three on,
it's
like,
long.
Come on, man. It kind of like opens the eyes of people that never saw before because you can see the madness is clear. Like what they're saying makes sense. I know that there's going to be like a large group of the United Kingdom that are going to be like, who are these free aggressive black women talking shit? Do you know what I'm saying? But like there's a lot of people that also have an open mind who needed to hear that.
Maybe I'm being pessimistic, but I just feel like they're preaching to the converted when they go on there. It's still necessary.
Yeah.
But I feel
absolutely.
like we eat up and that because we know, like we're like, yes, go on. So it's like when I'm talking earlier about the whole circus.
But I believe that it's also a contributing factor to him resigning. All of these things over the past couple of days have played a part.
And a lot of people rose a complaint to Ofcom and stuff, so I think that plays a part as well.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just the tweets, which is good to see. It's like, you know, I want to see more of that. And I want to see us do that with like politicians and stuff and people, especially the government we've been quite like on the nose with all of these weird COVID contracts, bruv. Like this blatant corruption. If this was Lasgiddy, bruv, this was Lagos, fam. Do you know what they be saying about us, bruv? This is like corruption of the highest order, bruv. Like,
it's so mad that they can do this and get away with it.
And they'll probably get voted back in.
Of course.
You know, like light as well. So, yeah. So it's interesting to see him go. I don't think this is, like I said, it's not done. They'll probably get a job very soon. But yeah, man, it's a small win if we count it as a win, innit?
I wonder how Susanna Reid's gonna cope, because all she does is just sit there in silence. She's another idiot.
But fuck her as well, man.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't get it. Like, it's the white woman thing where you can just kind of cut through, like,
and just be silent.
Sitting there,
like, oh, I'm having to put up with Piers as well. Like, you don't do nothing.
I've seen another video about Piers. Another one of the co-hosts wearing a dress or something. Oh, he's telling like, "Oh, stand up."
Yeah, he's wearing a miniskirt.
Something to do with a miniskirt, and I thought,
audacity. Yeah. Moving a bit Me Too-ish over there. He's doing a bit much. I just don't. You know what it is? I don't like that. There's not enough objectivity on there, so he will rant and say what he wants to say. There's no bounce back. So you got a co-host doesn't even really engage at all.
She just lets anything go.
You know, so
she's an enabler.
Absolutely, man. Like, don't think that because, you know, when someone is silent, whilst someone that they're strongly associated with, like, is saying a mad thing, and you're there, you side with him.
Yeah, of course.
Because we haven't heard you trying to stop him.
Oh, so we're doing on Joint Enterprise.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Get in the bin as well,
it's a conspiracy.
Get in the bin as well, man. You know.
It is what it is, man.